closing second. Laurie's right, a perfect 4 out of 4 at Churchill Downs. 6 wins straight and a first greater success for Delorme.
Beautiful Pleasure cruising along. The lead is now set down for the drive. She's only a length behind. Coming to the final furlong marker, Beautiful Pleasure confronted by Heritage of Gold. Here's that matchup we've been waiting for. Beautiful Pleasure and Heritage of Gold. They're shoulder to shoulder, and Heritage of Gold is in front. Heritage of Gold by a neck, by a half length, and she's edging away as they...
Furlong is starting to wedge away from Latin Devil. General Election is third at that one pace, then Army Hero fourth. My Loot rolls home. Rosie Dobrovnik for Tom Amoss. Even money. My Loot scores decisively by 7.
My Loot's been knocking at the door in stakes companies since his 2-year-old campaign, registering seconds and thirds in several.
Then Casiguapo, Big Bazinga has checked out. Coastline is back from there, but it's Rise Up who has the lead. Rise Up went 3/4, 1:11.94. He's coming to the 16th pole. It's Gerard Malonson, and Rise Up, air up the tires, gas up the tank. He's on the road to the Derby. It's Rise Up in the $1 million Delta Downs jackpot.
Shot Cajun Breeze looking for it toward the inside. Laurie's Rocket angles wide from the 5th position. And Aconite and Lonesome Street both expected to arrive on the scene later, swinging out toward the center of the track. But they've got to catch some of the parts, and some of the parts has a 5-length lead. Dr. Chet not able to stay with him, and Laurie's Rocket goes to second. Some of the parts rolling past the 16th.
Trainer Tom Amoss has done a magnificent job with some of the parts.
And 2/5 seconds. Z Royal just clings on Uncle Walter. Here's Tom's Ready, and Mo Tom charging down the center of the track. Pinnacle Peak is 5th, final 16th. It's Tom's Ready and Mo Tom. Tom's Ready and Mo Tom of GNB Racing 1-2. It's Mo Tom and Corey Valerie.
Favored Mo Tom by Coolmore Americans.
Back while under pressure. Olivia Twist is 5 lengths behind under a ride. Blue Light Special passing Stellar Lily, and the race is on now. Blue Light Special off the turn leaves the rail open for Hoosier Philly, who darts forward under Rafael Bejarano, and Hoosier Philly soaring to the front. Hoosier Philly, much the best in the Dig a Diamond Stakes. Absinthe was second, third home.
Near the back of the field early on. She's 8 lengths off the lead ahead of Champagne Anyone, and then it's Jeltrin, followed by Chocolate Kisses on the inside, and Florida Lamar. Meanwhile, the Outrider has been able to capture this loose horse who lost the rider at the start of the race. As they continue up the backstretch, the opening quarter mile was 23.25 seconds. Jaywalk is next. Fabian Pratt asking a lot from Bellafina now. She is starting to pick up her stride, but she's got work to do. And here comes Leora. Leora and Channing Hill on the outside of Serengeti Empress, who digs in toward the rail. It's these two, Ladyappolis third, the others with plenty of work to do. It's down to these two and Serengeti Empress, who's holding off the challenge of Leora as they come down to the line. Serengeti Empress has taken the Kentucky Oaks. Leora was second, Lady Apple was third, then came Champagne Anyone. Bellafina finishes 5th. The final time was 1 minute 50.17 seconds.
Is the 2019 Kentucky Oaks with my horse Serengeti Empress crossing the finish line first, and everything that she brought to us with that win. I don't know what it's like to actually be an athlete in a major event, but I think that walkover is about as close a feeling as you can get to it, because you just feel electric inside. They're off in the Kentucky Oaks. I really wasn't watching her out of the gate because a horse had stumbled and lost its rider. And I immediately turned to that horse to make sure she was okay. And then I turned my attention back to Serengeti Empress, who was making the lead going to the first turn and saving ground from the 13th hole. That was the plan. So everything to this point is going great. My wife had turned to me and said, 46 and change, that is too quick for a half mile. And I turned and I said, not for my horse, it's not. Turning for home, I thought she cut the corner great. She's going to take a challenge right here. And I'm like, uh-oh. But when Serengeti sees this filly out of the corner of her eye, she re-brakes, takes off, and it's right about here where I realize I'm going to win the Kentucky Oaks. As they come down to the line, Serengeti Empress has taken the Kentucky Oaks. I remember raising my hands like this, and then one of my friends patted me on the back, and I lost my balance. And I fell into my daughter, and I fell into my wife, and we hit the floor. and everybody piled on like it was like we just won the World Series. I must have thought about a million things at the same time, but the most overwhelming thought in my head was my parents. And I always hoped I could do something in their lifetime that would make them proud, a signature race, and this was it for me. I mean, how do you describe something that just makes everything in the world seem great? I don't know what's in the future for Tommy Amoss Racing Stable, what big races might be out there, but for me, this will be the one, and she'll be the one. I'll never, ever forget her.